Hey, hey, hey! Welcome back to Melinda's Messy Sink. Hope everybody's doing well and they're having a great week. Today's video is a cook with me video. You're gonna follow along with me today as I get dinner prepared for my family. Today's video is kind of a special video for me. Do y'all have someone in your family or in your close circle of friends that maybe has passed away that means so much to you? Today is my aunt's birthday, and my aunt was very important in my life as I was growing up. My aunt passed away, and it left me and my two cousins slash sisters, and we became even more closer. But whenever I think about my aunt, her favorite place to eat was Red Lobster. And for the longest time before my quote-unquote sisters and I had children and were busy with lives, we would always go to Red Lobster on November 18th. We are gonna make shrimp scampi today. So let's go ahead and get started on this cook with me dinner. Okay guys, to start our semi-homemade shrimp scampi, I'm gonna show you the products that we're gonna use in this cook with me video. I'm gonna start out by using this Campbell's Skillet Shrimp Scampi. This is so good. I'm going to use this box of Pastaroni Angel Hair Pasta with herbs. Bisquick Cheese and Garlic Biscuits. And last but not least, we need some shrimp. This meal comes together so quickly. The first thing that we're gonna start with is our Bisquick biscuits. We're just following the directions on the back. I'm going to get my oven preheated to 425. All right, to bring our dough together, we're just gonna open up our Bisquick mix, add a half a cup of water, and then I take a big fork and I just get it mixed up. I have a cookie sheet lined with parchment paper. I'm just gonna drop biscuits onto my cookie sheet. You do wanna try to get them roughly the same size so that it takes about the same amount of time to cook them. We're gonna get these in the oven for 8 to 11 minutes. And next, we're gonna start working on the pasta. We're going to butter, water, and milk. And we're gonna let this come up to a boil. Okay, now that our mixture is boiling, we are going to add the pasta. And the directions specifically call out to make sure that the pasta goes under the liquid mixture, and you want to keep moving it around to make sure that you're breaking it up so it doesn't all stick together. And then we're going to add the seasoning packet. We're going to let this come back up to a boil. We're going to reduce the heat, and then we are going to let it simmer for 4 or 5 minutes. While our noodles are doing its thing, our biscuits came out of the oven. I melted some butter, and all I'm going to do is just cover the tops with some melted butter. And the biscuits are all set. The timer is done on our noodles. We're gonna give them one final stir, and we're gonna move them off the burner and let the sauce start to thicken up. For our very last step, we are going to be using this shrimp scampi Campbell's sauce. And on the recipe on the back, it calls for uncooked shrimp. I am going to use pre-cooked shrimp, so it makes this even easier. So the directions talk about cooking your shrimp. We're going to be able to skip over that part, and basically what we're going to do is we're going to heat up this marinade, and then we are going to add our shrimp, and we're going to let our shrimp come up to temperature, and we're done. Let's get started by getting this marinade in the pan. All right, we're gonna turn this on medium heat. We're gonna let this start to warm up and then we'll be back and add our shrimp. Okay, our scampi sauce is warming up. I'm gonna go ahead and add my shrimp. Now what we're gonna do is we're just going to make sure that all of our shrimp are covered in that sauce. And we're gonna let all this come up to temperature. As you can see, my sauce is starting to boil. So all I'm doing is bringing these shrimp up to temperature. I do not need to cook them. They've already been cooked. I just want them to get some of that scampi flavor and to warm up. If you cook your shrimp too long, they will get rubbery, so be careful. And if you're using raw shrimp, make sure you read the directions on exactly how to cook your shrimp, because we skipped that step in my recipe. These are finished. And this is dinner at our house this evening. Oh my goodness, you guys, my house smells so good. And my husband and I ate like there was no tomorrow. That dinner is so fast and easy, and it's so filling. And it brought back great memories of my aunt. Thank you guys so much for cooking with me tonight. Don't forget, Jesus loves you. I'll see you in the next video.